Good morning guys, and welcome back to the channel. So today we will continue working with our fleas, what I'm calling them, because they are so small, so tiny parts which we have to solder and put them together. Where is that small screen? No, not this one, this one. Or I can switch actually to this one, yes. So let me grab a few. We need to solder our forelocks, because I just a little like clamp it or smash the metal to hold it in place, but some of them already fall off, like from this one it's empty. I need to find its forelock, so we will solder them so they won't run away in the process while our model will be sitting somewhere on the display. Oh, I found this forelock, so let me install this one back. And I hope that we will make also some bolts like their tails without forelocks also, so we can literally secure our knees, because we will make the bolts which should hold our knees on the mid section or mid deck. I will make them from two halves. One will be from the install on the whale side, and another from the knee side. Let me secure this one again. Yeah, it's holding good. So I will turn on my soldering iron, let it warm up while I'm trying to put all this 20, I don't remember how many we made them previous time, all the tails of these forelocks. So this one is on. Come on. Are you? On. On. Good. And while the soldering iron is warming up, I will dig all these tails. And we can count them. This is number 5. I couldn't, as I said, calculate or count how many exactly we will need. A few will be on the boat, a few will be on the gun carriages. So I'm making some spare ones. It is always good to have some spares. For example, when you're making next project and you need just a few of them, you already have them. You don't have to spend this time to make them. Because for me it's always so difficult to set up everything, to cut, then to turn on the soldering iron, to warm it up, to solder 2 or 3 pieces. So better to solder 100, and then you will have some stock of it, or reserve. And I'm still debating if I want to solder it together with rings, but probably not. Usually I'm installing them separately. So that's why I probably won't solder them together with rings, but they will be sitting in one box. So this is the rings which were designed specifically for these tails. I want to remove Rimbeer's fur. And he's sleeping in the other end or corner of the workshop, and his fur is flying all over the place. Okay. So I think I'm ready. And I'm using regular soldering iron, and I will use regular solder. Even it doesn't matter if it's silver paste or what, you don't have to have super strength here. I'm usually using the silver solder for channels, chain plates, or mixing, which are holding dead eyes. Chain plates, I believe, yes. Because there you definitely will put some stretching strength, so you have to be sure that what you solder, it won't crack, break or something. So there you definitely should use silver solder. But for today, I just will use that regular one from the... Usually I got this one in kit together with this soldering iron, if I can find it. Come on. Oh, yes, I found it. So yeah, let me show you. This is what was together with the soldering iron. Lead free solder wire, diameter 0.8 millimeters, melting point 217 Celsius, and then also the, oh, good job, So this is what I will use right now. I just want to cut small pieces. I have also my sponge, wet one, to clean my soldering iron, and I will cut lots of such pieces just with cutters, because I'm usually just trying to glue them to soldering iron and then to spreading it on the part which I am soldering. Yeah, I'm getting lots of comments that I'm doing this in a weird way, but with lots of soldering of parts for the ship models, this is probably the best way to put the smallest quantity in the thinnest layer, so it is practically not visible when you are blackening the part. You can't say that it was soldered. So let me show you what I'm talking about. I just want to cut a few more such pieces. And I'm checking if you are asking questions. So I know quite often I'm missing questions in the live chat because I'm just sticking my nose into what I'm doing and just missing them. And then I can read all the questions only in 1 or 2 days, because YouTube is processing every time live stream. It is processing it into HD quality, so it will become available in a couple of days. And I will use, where is it? I will use some liquid, what was flax. So I have such Forney, the manufacturer. Let me show it again. Thin liquid flax. Or recently I purchased this cup Comet flax, and I'm very happy with this one because it's perfect for silver soldering, for regular solder. It's just the best one. I like it more. It's more expensive, but yeah, it has very low point for low melting solders, so has high temperature as well. So active flax for all non-ferrous metals except aluminum and magnesium. Perfect. This is what we need. I have all these both fluxes in my list, which I'm usually putting in every video. In the description you can find something like list of tools and materials, or soldering materials, soldering equipment. I have a few such lists, and you can find all these materials there, what I'm using. So yeah, I wanted to use that one. I have such small tiny cup like this one. I probably will clean this one. It's old. Don't know which one exactly, so let me clean this one with a napkin. Let me put back the field of depth on my FORELOCKS. Ta-da! And oh, good job. Wanted to show you and just dropped it. So in just a few drops, actually I have a proper cup for it, for drops. Just a few, don't need much, but I will replace the cup because that one is constantly leaking. So I have 2 cups for this bottle. One is just for drops and another just for closing it properly. And a brush. So now I will, I can just dip each one, but I definitely have to be sure that I covered that part which I have to solder. So this liquid flux will allows me to spread the solder in a very thin layer, so it won't be visible after blackening. You can't say that it was even soldered. Maybe a little more, or should be just enough for this bunch of. Don't remember if I applied to this one. Repeat. Oh, don't jump, don't jump. Come on. And actually I like the process of soldering, so I'm enjoying every time when I have to solder so many, even thin stuff, small, tiny, but I just like to watch how the solder spreads evenly and you are getting perfect part. Like this. I will grab paper towels. Where is my paper towel? Oh, give me a second. I just need to find my paper towels. Just in case if I will need some more. But I also have spilled some on my fingers. The bottle was still in that flux, so I don't like it how it is, the feelings on my fingers of that thing. It is acid after all, so better to clean it. Okay, so let's clean the soldering iron. I was probably curing the glue. Let's see if I can work now as a soldering iron. Usually a few parts will be spoiled, but we'll see. That's why I have that many of them. No, it is working. Yay! So perfect then. So I'm just touching with the tip of the soldering iron. Oh, come on. Don't like when it is such messy spot. Let me add some liquid flux and I just want to spread it evenly. Almost evenly. As I said, a few I will spoil for sure. So as I did with this one. Where is it? Okay, it's not gluing to this one. More flux. Or not enough or too much. Come on. Ember's fur, I found it. So this is the drop which I have on my soldering iron of solder, and now I just want to spread it like this with a thin layer. Okay, let's dive into the flux. I believe I have too much of it on my solder already. Soldering iron. Okay, one of two or two will be spoiled. Another drop of solder, and let's solder them. The most beautiful I will install, the ugly ones will go into the trash can. Another drop of solder. to remove it from here so I can put on a ring. I like it when it is a thin layer. Just that is a drop of solder which I'm using. I like when it just goes inside that hole. It will hold it there forever and it is not visible that I solder it. Let me flip it. And the last one. No, I don't need more solder, I just want to spread this one like this. Okay, this one I can turn off. And I want to try my rings, just to check how it will look like. And I need to cut also, come on, the length of the forelocks. So this is what I'm getting. Still debating if I should solder them together or not. But let me show you how I will cut them. Some flat, but what I can also hold in screen and show you. Visible, sort of. So I just want to make them same length as the diameter of my flat ring, so I just will hold like this and cut on one side. Where is my favorite tool? Then I will rotate it. Just difficult to show it also on such small parts what I'm doing. And another side. Come on, cut. Too long this one. Let me cut closer. Like this. So now I have proper flat ring, tail of the bolt with forelock. I won't solder them together. I will install separately bolts with rings, so we'll keep them like this, but I will find a jar where I will put them. I have such box usually with different parts. It's almost everything is full already. I still have some empty ones. Yeah, I have some rings, don't know, lots of nails, different diameters, some metal square parts, eyeballs. Yeah, so my reserves. And I still have one empty, so I will use one of these jars for my today's task. This is first time I'm making in 1:24 scale such parts. Usually mostly all of them are 1:48 or the smallest 1:64, so let's keep all of them also in proper jar. So the ready one. I can put even with a ring here. Next one. Maybe I should move on the some white background so you can see actually what I'm doing. Oh, good job. Let me move a little camera. Let me grab my rings. This is some spirals or springs which we will cut. Let me move camera a little. And let's cut them. Again, I will grab one of these. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to install again my coupler. So my camera will die in 20 minutes because it is working on the battery right now. So give me one more second. I will switch to the coupler. So I don't want to interrupt video at the most inconvenient moment. Because I have to install this to connect my camera to DC adapter. So give me one more second, I will connect it. Okay, now it should work as long as I need. Oh, wrong direction, this direction. So let's choose beautiful ring. I like this one. Let's choose beautiful forelock with tail, a bolt with forelock. And I want to insert it. Come on. Actually, I need to cut properly the end of it because one are just smashed, another just cut. So one more time to get into this beautiful ring. Perfect. And this is how I have this beautiful forelock in its proper place. Into the jar. We have a jar right here, so let's put it into the jar. And next one. Then I want to find beautiful ring. Beautiful ring. Like this. Another forelock. Just to cut properly edge of it. Turn around. I want to cut the other side. this is what we got. Okay, repeat. Again, I want to find a beautiful ring. Make this one. Yes, it's beautiful. Let's insert. Okay, not all of them. One side cut properly, another just smashed because, as you know, cutters are cutting in one direction. Okay, let's get this ring back. Yeah, we have winter here for sure. But at least we have heating. We don't have Lida today on in the chat because she's sitting without electricity, without heating. Temperature in her apartment was jumping between 11 degrees Celsius, maximum it was 14 degrees Celsius. And after yesterday's massive attack, entire Kiev is without heating system, without hot water, and barely have electricity at least for 2-3 hours every 10 hours. So I'm afraid we won't see her here. So in a moment I left my mom at home and decided that it's time to go back to the United States. The electricity practically disappeared completely. So when I was there and was getting like every 6-7 hours for 3-5 hours electricity, that was just wow, huge quantity of electricity. If I would stay longer, I just couldn't stream from there. Because even when it's scheduled to get some electricity, it does not mean that you will get by schedule any electricity. So something like this. Let's choose this one. Turn it around. I believe this one is a beautiful ring. Usually I'm positioning forelock in such way that it will cover that seam where the ring is cut, so it won't be visible. I believe my bolt is too long, that's why it is sticking above the pliers. So how about this? Just to cut proper length. Come on. Yeah. Just wanted to turn it around so I can cut second half. And drop it into the jar. Another beautiful ring. Let me make sure there is this huge bolt. last two. Another beautiful forelock. Okay, how about this ring? And while I was waiting time to start the live stream, I actually straightened a few more wires here, like here. I have 1 millimeter, I have 0.7 and 0.5, I believe, just to make bolts without forelocks, which we also have to install, just flat rings and bolt tail, which we have exactly on our knees. So I want to secure our knees today, complete them. I believe this one is beautiful. A few more of such trimmings, and I can move farther with metalworks. Just why I'm talking about making them today, so I can also use shellac on the knees, and for tomorrow they will be beautiful and completed. So we can move, for example, on the foredeck or in the stern part of the boat. In the stern part, actually, I'm still debating, but I'm thinking I'm moving towards to make it. Because actually the deck in the stern part was lowered, and on the original gunboat Philadelphia we have a few square holes in the inner or ceiling planking. So this is what I want to make. I want to exactly to copy the original boat, so I want to cut a few square holes. I want to make that V-shaped knee or breast hook, which was actually we have the same one under the deck, which is not visible in the on the foredeck, because it was exactly how it was done for both decks, and because in the stern it was lowered, the knee is at the moment visible. So we will make that knee, and that knee actually is secured with such bolt with forelock. So this is where we will use our this type of tails or bolts with tails with forelocks, and we have them also, as I said, on the gun carriages, and somewhere just a few more of them somewhere, don't remember where. Mostly we will have just bolts. It's too long. Let me shorten it a little or insert it properly. Also, I want to make eye bolts and rings for the breechings, because in the kit, as I said, they are too thin, out of scale, they are impossibly thin. So we will make the proper ones, and then I will show you the difference between kit parts and your manufactured on your own. And they are making huge difference how your model will look like in the end. This is a beautiful ring. Let's find a beautiful forelock for it. side about half. So let me cut a little shorter all of them because they are too long and they don't have proper edge, which I can install into the ring. I think I'm vacuum cleaning the workshop after such trimming, because the ends of these bolts, they are flying all over the workshop. Okay, beautiful ring. Beautiful forelock. Turn around, turn, and a little more, so I can trim. Okay, let's find another beautiful ring. And this is also a beautiful one. So this is second, or it's already third episode with Metalworks. No, second. Just got lost in time. Oh, beautiful ring, beautiful forelock, which is not fallen. This is properly rounded, beautiful. How many? 4? Okay, 4 more, and we can move to the next type of bolts. Actually, we need to cut first half of this type of bolt, so just piece of wire, and I want to make very thin or small diameter rings, which I also can flatten and to just increase the size of the head, so it will be visible and just like figured one, which we also can see on the original Gunboat. But we can't make it out of one piece, we have to solder 2 halves, so this is what I will do. I have shown you previously that I have this spirals, but I'm not sure that this is proper diameter and size. They are like too small. So I will try, but I'm afraid that I have to make for our purpose. But at least it will be easier, not that complicated. The most difficult part will be just to cut small tiny rings. This is the only bolts or tails of bolts, these forelocks, which we have to solder also. So this is what increases its complexity. But it's already done. 2 more and done. Okay, 2 more beautiful rings. This one is beautiful. Another beautiful one. This one, or this one. Yay! These are completed. So let me put somewhere these rings in the separate jar. We will use them. Where is that box? Come on, open. They were so difficult to make only because it was very thick wire and very small diameter of drill bit to bend. And the rest was this. Alright. Okay, we'll keep this jar here. I will need it. Just all the garbage will go into this groove. I need to cut a few more of bolts. So as I said, I have another wire straightened already, prepared. So where is my knife? One of not very sharp ones, working knife. So let's just want to cut to make again rounded head. And I'm using my hockey puck. Okay, something is weird. I believe this blade is chewed. I need to find another, not sharp, but working like this one. Just clean it from the glue. Perfect. Perfect rounded head. Let's add a little light here. Better, so it is more visible what I'm doing. If it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 knees, 2 halves, 20, and I have lots of more, so I will cut probably around 40. So each it's 2 halves, so 20. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, but let's cut the rest of it too. 21, 22, we have lots of them on the gun carriages, so 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, it will be 29. I will cut the end of it. Now I need to get them out and to cut. And because, as I said, one side will be smashed, I will cut from 2 halves. So come on, 1, and I will cut this smashed end one more time. So this is how I can get both cut properly. But actually better to cut after blackening, then you will see the edge which you rounded and the edge which you just cut. So I will keep them like this at this stage. So I will put them together with my bolts with FORELOCKS. So I will blacken them together in the same jar. Don't want to lose them. Let's make some rings. So I will need just flat rings and the small tiny ones to increase the diameter of the head of the bolt, especially that one which is visible, which we will install on the whale side for the knees. So let's make flat rings out of this wire. I have 2. And this is 0.7 if I remember correctly. Let me check. 0.74, 0.74, 0.74. So it was 0.8. After stretching it becomes 0.74. Good. And this should be 0.45 then after stretching. 0.44, then 0.43, 0.45. Yeah, so it was 0.5, becomes 0.45 because I stretched and straightened it. And now if somebody will remind me which drill bit we used for that bigger flat rings. Okay, let me check. Oh, I believe that drill bit is still on my hand drill. So what is this? 0.9. Yeah, makes sense. Because they will be bigger in diameter after cutting. Even shaping, they still will be bigger than our wire. So then this drill bit, so I will use the same one. Definitely remember that I haven't changed it, so I will use exactly the same one which we used in previous episode. Just I will install it in reverse, like this, and let's make some rings. I will smash end of the wire, so close your ears, or I will just hammer your ears. So I'm hammering the wire. And let's bend it. Yeah, thinner wire is easier to bend, so we'll see how it will go today. And I will need a few. If I have almost 60 bolts, 29 plus 29 is 58. So I have to have at least 29 flat rings of this dimension. Come on, get out. So this is and how many I can get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, let's say that at least 1/3 of them will be not perfectly rounded, and here I have to have perfect perfectly shaped rings, so I will make some spares for sure. So let's smash another end of the wire. Login from what? I missed probably a question somewhere. Oh, you are talking about the snow. I see. Yeah, I'm afraid that we will have snowstorm here too. It's quite cold. Actually today, and when I entered the workshop, it was only 16 degrees here. So I can't complain. My mom is sitting with 11 degrees only. So I just turn on the heating and it's warm here already. But my mom can't do that. So I'm usually working at 19-20 degrees in the workshop, because when you are moving, doing something, it's warm. Not sitting in one place. If you are just sitting in the chair and reading, then you definitely want to have at least 22 degrees. So I'm debating, should I make just one more spare, because I definitely will have some spoiled ones. So I have one piece of straight wire. Let's drop it into the box with wires. I will use it one day somewhere, but I will make just another one, such spring. unscrew the other end of my bit drill. No questions. I'm trying to be very to pay attention a lot to the chat, so not to miss any questions. And today you probably learned the lesson that I'm not answering them instantly, so you are not asking anything. Okay. Come on, a little more. A little more. I believe I should have enough of them to choose the most beautiful ones, and one piece of wire I will keep. We will use it somewhere. So let's make a few very small tiny rings, because I also will use the same drill bit, just with a very thin wire, like 0.45 we got from 0.5 millimeters. And again, I have to have just perfectly rounded ones. So I will make some spares too, probably also 3 springs. The thinnest one I can bend with my fingers, but better not to, so I can make tight rings. Maybe 2, because with a thin wire I will have many more of them from one such spring. So how? Wow, something is constantly jumping out of my hands today. So how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 20. Oh, 30. 35-ish. Okay, I will make spring out of this small piece of wire too, and this should be enough. And let's check this. This is what I have. And it is definitely in smaller diameter, so we can't use it. But I will keep them somewhere. One day I will use them too. Just not today. Perfect. let's cut them. I can hear the wind is picking up, so definitely the storm is coming. We even have warning that electricity may disappear, but I hope we'll have enough to make this live stream today. So where is my rotary tool? I believe it's still sitting with the proper blade. Yes, it is. This is what we will use to cut. Visible. Yeah, I was soldering, so now my fingers are black. And I will use a piece of wood which we used previously. Let's start with the thinnest, smallest, usually trickiest ones. Can hold it like this too. We'll see. I have a very small diameter of blade, so can I get inside? Probably not. So let's cut like this first, and then we'll see. Can I hold like this? I have somewhere with thin. This is what I'm looking for. This one should hold. And I can cut without cutting actually pliers. Like this. Let's try. Okay, visible. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, it's jumped. A few rings jumped, they are very thin, but this is what we got. And jumped forever somewhere, I believe. So let's separate. Is this not hot already? Yeah, I can hold it. So let's separate the rings. These pliers already past its prime. I can drop them right here actually. They shouldn't be on the wood. Oops. Where is the second one? I have second one such. Oh, of course I can't find it right now. Have somewhere blue cutters like these. Come on, right here, under my nose. It's just convenient to hold with it. Some of them fly somewhere. Okay, found one ring. Maybe I should make more. Exactly because they will run somewhere at such small tiny size. They always do. A few more here. Two. Good job. Let me bring this one and separate these two. Right now I'm quite happy that I have nails, haven't cut them, trimmed them, because they are working like my spare tweezers to hold the small tiny pieces. So let's cut another bunch of them. Just because of wire, just some strange movements. Burning wood. Okay, this one is a tricky one, constantly rotates. Yeah, I can touch it. Can I already cut it? Maybe, maybe not, but let's trim this bloody tail so I can cut it from another side. And ow! It is hot. spoiled some of them for sure. Just let me grab in another position. I believe I already can cut them, but let's try to cut deeper first. Let's try separate them. Maybe it is still hot. Yeah, can hold it. Can hold it. First one is not cut properly, but still can separate them, just breaking them. Two. Come on. Break. Oh, yeah, follow the screen. This is the problem with close-up lenses. 1 millimeter left, 1 millimeter right, and you are already off screen. And same for the field of depth. It is with a very, very short of field of depth. Or yes, short, I believe this is the proper term, if I will translate it even directly from my language. I think I have some to choose, and they are actually quite pretty, all of them. So I will be choosing best of the best. Rings. Just need to flatten them and a little sand them. Just slight touches. Because here I want to have the volume. I don't want to make them flat. Like flat rings which we were making not yesterday, previous episode. Just 3 rings to separate. Come on! It's tricky because only 3 of them and I can't hold them. pretty completely unbent. This one will go to the trash. So now, my favorite part. I need to flatten them. This one is also not pretty completely unbent. All the metal scrap I will keep here in the groove, but now I need to flatten each ring. Actually, I'm repeating the same what I was doing for that previous ones. Big ones, each of them should be flattened and then I will put them back on the drill bit to be sure that they are proper diameter. Actually, maybe shouldn't even sand them at all, these small ones. It's not flat rings. They should be with volume, just to show the volume of the head of the bolt. So I just will check them for the proper diameter on the drill bit. But I won't sand these small fleas. For example, I like this type of work, metal work, like soldering, bending, etc. But I hate to make blocks, for example. Don't know why. If I so much like to work with wood, I prefer to make such small parts out of metal, but not to make blocks. I can make them, but I hate make them. So that's why we are buying blocks from Chuck Passaro's store. Everything actually what you can buy, you can save time, so you can build faster. And why not, if he can provide you such high quality? So I'm quite happy to buy his fittings. And I believe that they have links to his website and all the fittings which we purchased already in each video in the description under every live stream. So you can check it if you didn't yet. And yeah, you are doing proper cutting. I'm trying just to speed up with freehand cutting. I have somewhere on the Boreas, when I was making such small tiny rings for something, I have shown how I'm doing this. I'm actually usually putting something like bigger diameter of wire inside, just to hold them so it won't twist or something. And if you can cut completely, not just pre-cut, and they won't fly away because they are sitting on the wire. Don't remember, maybe also I was making these FORELOCKS on the Boreas. This is where I have shown this technique. It requires more prep work, and I'm just skipping on that this time. It's always so tempting to make something faster. I believe I just measured it was 0.9 millimeters the drill bit. Give me a second. 3 rings to flatten and I will measure one more time. If I'm in previous episode I was using wire 1 millimeter. So if you are making rings to fit on that wire, you have to use drill bit 0.10 smaller than the wire itself. So, and I believe this is, where is it? 0.9. Yeah, it is 0.9 millimeters. And this is what we will do now. We will start putting them back on the drill bit to check the diameter. Let me screw this one so it won't move. Again, in reverse I installed actually for drill inside, and I'm using only this flat end or tail of the drill bit for the rings. Let's check the diameter. I think I'm talking too much today, losing my voice. Usually I'm just sitting quietly and working in the workshop without talking, so my voice wasn't trying to talk that much. About 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come on, 10. So just to check how they are sitting here, should sit tight. Just to check their diameter. Or it can be done like this. Oh, I found another piece which I haven't cut. Huh. This is where it was flying, so let me cut that too. But first I want to check. And I need some block for this. Come on. It's not, it shouldn't move like this. I wanted to flatten something, I remember I have seen something. Actually they are alright. But let me check how they will sit on our bolts. I have cut two, now I need to find where are the two parts. Yes, this is the one. And this is the cut side. So let me check. Should I use a smaller diameter of the drill bit or this is the right one? So this is our head of the bolt. And I believe to get a smoother surface I will solder them. For sure. So let's cut them all then, and I can position them on this. Oh, good job, it was closed. And this ceramic honeycomb, I believe the proper term. So I can put them like this to solder each of them. That is the idea. So then let's grab all these. Let me first straighten a few more rings, and then I will work on it. Come on. I believe about 30 I need for the bolts, and the rest I can keep somewhere, so I will use them later. So this will be second bunch. One, two, three, four, five, six. Oh. Come on. The seventh ring is the tricky one. Eight. 9 and 10. So they should be actually tight, because they should be the same diameter inside as the drill bit. Perfect ones. I believe it's too bright here. Okay, one more time. Actually, maybe I should make them more, because such bolts, I have a lot of them on the gunboat, not only on the knees. Come on. Just need to cut more bolts. Ah. Come on. Just want to complete this part today, and we will make them more in the next episodes, let's say, when I will need them. Come on. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. 3 more, and we can blacken. Oh no, we need to make also flat rings also. So we can install the bolts today on the knees. And I have already almost only 25 minutes left, so I will work again probably longer today, but I want to bolt our knees today. So I will prepare these tiny 10 more, and then I will move to the bigger ones to make flat rings. So we will make our knees, secure our knees in place today. My hockey puck today is moving. Actually, I can drop them directly to the jar. Now let's insert the bolts. And for this, I will cut them all into halves. This one is cut. So I was wrong about soldering everything. We will solder the heads also. So let's assemble our where is a tool which I will need, or better I will use my cutters. It's easier. Oh, don't fly. So this is what we got. And move on to the honeycomb, and I need to cut both. Let me move from the hockey puck because it's not convenient. And I need to cut this smashed, and you can see how it is smashed, so I can't install this one into the ring and in a drill hole, so that's why I need to clean it. So now I will use the ring. Come on, I probably will just drop everything. Not convenient to use it from the jar. this is what we got. It can't go through it because we have rounded head. So this is what we have. On the honeycomb. Where is the second half, which was cut here? To hold sturdy. So I believe it's visible, even if YouTube is not providing the proper quality, it should be visible what I'm doing. And I need 10 for today, so let me cut 10, so we can do it today. Another beautiful one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is will be number 6. Another to cut. Actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, 6. Haven't miscalculated it. Come on. I'm debating, should I solder or just put it like this, because I have just beautiful texture. No, I won't solder them, I just will put them like this from 2 halves. So just need to make them 10. Sometimes it's like, I will solder them, no I won't. In the last moment, no I will. So let me change my mind one more time until I will finish assemble them. Just solder can destroy the tiny texture which I have around this head, and so definitely don't want to destroy it. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more. So I will have 10. This is for today. So let's make another 10 flat rings for the inner side. Where is that ring? Just disappeared. So, bigger rings. Again, to cut. Don't touch with the fingers. Don't touch with the fingers, it's hot. This is what I was tempting to do. And I touched numerous quantity of times when it was still hot. So just loud reminder, don't touch with the finger. Yeah, I can cut the rest. Just to get 10, so we can blacken them and install today. The rest, I will save your nerves and I will make behind the scene, or I can make it after the live stream today. So everybody who wants to stay, you can stay. But I will repeat everything what I did today. It's still hot. Oh. Much thicker metal. Much hotter. Still hot, but I can hold it already. This one is not shaped properly, but the rest I can use. Finally, it's cold. To separate you. Just break. This one is not beautiful. So now let's flatten them, and I can choose 10 most beautiful. And my assistant said, finally, like, when you will complete this metal works? I didn't mean to drop you there. And so on. Now we need to choose 10 beautiful. Inner diameter of the drill bit is 0.9 millimeters. And the wire at the moment, this is 0.74. Originally it was 0.8, after stretching it becomes 0.75. Or 0.74. After straightening the wire with the method which I'm using, you are losing a little in diameter. So this is a small disadvantage, so you can take into account when you are preparing something and you want to get proper diameter. So be prepared after straightening you will get 0.05 thinner than it was originally. The last one. Now let's make 10 beautiful ones. Where is my drill bit? One more time on a drill bit. 1, 2. I will try to choose the most beautiful immediately, or potentially to become beautiful. And then 3, 4. Come on. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, perfectly rounded, 10. Okay, at least 1 or 2 spare, because somebody will jump somewhere and run away in the most not convenient moment. So 11, come on, 11 and 12. These weren't perfectly straightened. Just trying to separate. So I want to mix everything. back. I need you to stay there. But these I have to flatten also. So let me check one more time the diameters. And now, where is my sanding block, which I have to clamp also, for sure. Clamps. And one will go from there. Over. I need at least one more clamp. Found it. Properly hidden. Probably I can't send all of them, but I will try, or just will divide 6 and 6 immediately. Yeah, I will send this half and then the rest. And where is my high-tech tool? Eraser. It's not here. It is somewhere on the table, sitting and laughing. No. Or I think I know where is it. So this is my high-tech tool. Let's send them. They are not moving. Come on. Or I don't have strength already in my fingers after all this. It's weird. Because they should. Come on! Or this is too big sanding block. Too big grate, I mean. What's wrong with it? It's not that big. Should work. The smoother the sand paper, the better sand, but the bigger, the faster. And I was using this one perfectly fine. Another way just to use fingers. But it is painful to sand also skin. Or at least just start sanding so it can move. Nope. Let me flip it. I don't know what is going on with this sanding block. But this one is not working today. For some reasons. How about this side? or I have already so damaged eraser, so it is not holding it anymore. Okay, we'll try to choose flat surface. Yeah, I believe it just damaged the eraser too much. And I'm mostly cleaning the sanding block, then sanding the rings. Just slight scratches, not sands. Okay, let's try this side. Just squeezes through it. Finally! Something is working. Don't know for how much, but I sanded something. Okay, flat, the most flat part of the eraser. Need to buy a new one. Yeah, just when it is damaged, it can't hold them. Lost one. Found it. Okay, where I haven't damaged side, right here. And I need to make only 10 for today, flat rings. This side to sand more, this side, this, and here, and this one. I guess for the next episode I'm buying new erasers, a box of them, exactly for this purpose. Because this one is not working anymore. More to sand. Let me find proper flat surface. Okay, it can't hold more than 3 at the time. Okay, let's work on 3 and then again 3 because it will take me forever. Almost ready. Almost. Just a little more. Let me try. This one is running away. Okay. Something like this. Maybe just a little thinner. Little thinner. And almost ready. So I believe I'm already running out of time. So I will work a little longer, but I want to fasten my knees today. So if I'm saying half an hour, so it is definitely 1 hour more. But I want to complete this task today. Yeah, now I like it. Perfect flat rings. But because my razor is so damaged already, I can't sand more than 3 at the time. So that's why I'm also slowing down with the work. Let's flip them. Oh, actually, on this side. One is fallen somewhere, but they are ready. Here is the next 3. And switch side. Actually, this one is already flipped. This one, come on, flip. Don't run away. I believe I need to sand more. Come on. Oh, this side. Okay, this side. This side. And a little more. Perfect. And the last 3 for today. Piece of eraser. Which side? Let's try this one. More to sand, and a little more to sand, and this one too. Which one is less damaged? Okay, a little more. Just a little on this side. And here. And just tiny touch. And I can blacken them to install. Perfect. Ow. So let me remove this. I need to vacuum clean this mess also. So let me collect everything what I will need and want vacuum my parts, which I haven't. This is the rings which I haven't straightened and sand, but we will need them later. No, not straightened, flattened and sand. So this is the proper term. Definitely will need them later. Come on. Now I need to cut another 10 bolts. So let me collect all these rings, which I will install today. Because actually I also have a bunch of rings which I straightened and flattened and prepared to be installed, so they will be here too, even if I'm not installing them today, but they are beautiful. Okay, then one is cut, two, and let me cut a few more to blacken. This is not really good cutters, I believe. Four, five, six. So I'm just cutting halves. 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. And then I have let me collect. Okay, the rest of my bolts will go into the jar. Same jar. Come on. Don't want to lose them. Everything is here, yes. Then I have some here. Which I prepare to be soldered, but I'm not soldering them. I think I will install them like they are, just not to lose texture. So this is what they are. Let's blacken them and install and secure our knees. I have somewhere. I can use this jar and another beautiful jar. This one. So actually, I could drop them immediately in this jar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and I need to assemble 10, so just put a ring there and bolt, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and come on, bolt number 10 and flat rings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Which one is the most beautiful? 10. Let me just vacuum clean this mess, because this is really not good. Don't want to lose anything in this mess. I will turn off the sound so I can use vacuum cleaner safely. between two sanding blocks also won't work, because you have to have something which like support it, so between two sanding blocks they will roll, what I'm trying to say. You definitely have to use something like rubber, like eraser. Okay, blackening. So this is what we installed today. Ta-da! Visible. I will use brass black. So this is what I'm using. I will need a jar with water. And paper towels. Okay, and where is it? Not this one. Where is my favorite? Aha, right here. And this is what I will use also. So let's blacken them. Perfect. Just a few seconds, so they will be definitely very, very dark, without any scratches. And let's wash them all. Almost got them all, just small tiny pieces, difficult to catch. Almost all of them, a few more rings. I believe this is all. What was it in the jar? Okay, let's wash. And then the biggest fun, to brush them and to clean all that dust after this chemical reaction. I hate that part. What should be done, because you can't glue it, and if you want to clean it, it will be on your fingers. So definitely have to be brushed. And now this is that moment when we finally can see why we were doing all this metal works and what and how it will look on the model. Small tiny rings. One drop, second just glued. I believe this is all. Let's move it to the dry side so they can dry. So actually after this chemical reaction they are drying fast, but I will grab another dry piece of paper towel where I will brush it. Just such game of constant movement. And where is my proper brush for it? This is the one. You can see how darkens the paper towel, so this is our dust which we are trying to remove. And when it sticks into this hair of the brush, you can just wipe it on the paper towel. But because such tiny pieces, they can stuck inside, so you need to check it properly, so don't lose any parts. Try also this paper towel, not always working, but sometimes it is exactly what is needed. Ooh, one small tiny ring. No, 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 I need you. Come back. No, I found you. And now when you remove this dust, you are getting that graphite color, dark grayish, I would say. Not black really, but just I like this color. Actually I have also this Jack's pewter black, if it's proper reading in my case. It is, I could say, more black. Brass black gives you more grayish color, but practically the same result. Sometimes when brass black is not working properly, that one will work. And that one is more expensive. So I have it too, but mostly I'm using brass black. And yes, Jacks can blacken, much better can blacken the solder. Because after brass black it's light gray. In the like background of the dark gray brass and light gray solder, it's okay, but if you will use the Jacks, it will be evenly dark gray. Everything will be dark gray, what I'm trying to say. Okay, I believe I'm ready to install, so let's drill 20 holes in the hull. And I need something to keep them in place. I need a small cup or something so they won't run away. Something. Prefer to keep everything in some like cups from milk or chips or peanuts, because such small tiny bits and pieces, they can, like this one just ran somewhere, now I need to search for it. Oh, I found it. So in such cup they won't run away. Now let's me put something on the table next to me so I can grab the model, put it into position to be drilled, and we will install these bolts. Some wire. So let's start with that ones which are from the whales. Let me move camera a little further, because now it's possible to do it. And first I need to mark it, if I can find my marking tool. Not here, should be here, right here. So I have somewhere a picture, so let me show you how exactly these bolts were installed. Through the knee, and they were going through the whales. And where is it? I have shown this in the previous one or two previous episodes, but let me find it somewhere in my notes. Right here. So let me switch. So this is how we will install our bolts. So this with the bigger flat ring, it is inside, exactly on the knee, and with the smaller ring, the head of the bolt will be from the whale. So we are installing two halves. That's why we have that many of them. Okay, and let me check if I have it in the book. Exact location of the bolt on the knee, or I have to go and unfold drawings. Let me check it in this one. Exactly in the middle of the knee. Where was it drawing? Showing the knee. Of course it is not in the book, it is in the drawings. Okay, same times to measure, one to cut. So let me unfold the drawings. Just want to be sure in exact location of the bolt on the knee, but I can mark first for the whales. Let me switch. So our bolt should be right here, and I'm positioning it in the middle of the whale. Next one will be right here, exactly where we have also this joint, butt joint. Another one right here, and this one of course is right here. The last one, of course, where I have two nails. I don't remember why I have two here, but for some reasons I do. Maybe I drilled another hole. Happens. So now I'm tempted if I can remove one and install the bolt there, or it will be very weird. I need something sharp, so this is what I want to remove. me find proper. These are not holding anything. About this one. Because I have also bigger diameter of the bolt, I can make slight damage here and just to remove this nail. Because we exactly have bolt here. Okay, about this one. So I'm going to damage the rest of it. Ta-da! Just removed it. So this is our another hole. And where is my drill bit? Hand one. It was a moment ago I was bending wire on it. Yes. I'm debating should I make it with rotary tool or with manual one. I can do both. Actually probably with rotary tool because I don't have proper drill bit for this one. Or actually I can change collet because it should be 1 millimeter wide. And I have 0.9. Let me try. But this one was drilled. And I want to try this one. So I need to grab bolt and put a ring on it. And this is what I have to install. Yay! Now let me check the field of depth. Visible. But I need to also secure it with drop of cyanoacrylate so it will stay there. And then the needle, and I will need cyanoacrylate. And I'm using this time this gap filling. It's thicker, so it is not curing instantly. You will have a few seconds to move, to shift. Okay, if I can open it because it's clogged. Got a few drops. This is our beautiful bolt for the knee. Let's move to the next one. This is where I have to drill it. Why it is moving? Shouldn't. Okay. Drilled it. Let me assemble the next one. Oh, it's evening in Kiev, of course.
Attention. Air raid alert. Proceed to the nearest shelter. Don't be careless. Your overconfidence is your weakness. Attention. Air raid alert. Proceed to the nearest shelter. Don't be careless. Your overconfidence is your weakness.
Too much blue. This is the next one. But give me 1 second. I just need to check where is my mom, and if she doesn't have electricity, I need to. If she doesn't have electricity, I need to call her on the landline. Okay, she was online 3 minutes ago, so some connection is available. Oh no, it's ballistics. Give me a few more seconds. I just need to call my mom. I will come back in a moment. I'm back, so let's drill and install these bolts, and then this will be it for today. Where is my drill bit? Okay, I dropped somewhere a drill bit in the most visible place, where it is very difficult to find. I need to find a beautiful ring. Beautiful. Next one, somewhere here. And let's assemble this one. Okay, this one is too long one. Let's make it shorter. Small beautiful ring. proper. Yes. So let me add a drop of glue. And I believe this is, oh, I overdid it with the glue, but I can clean it just with fingers. And another one on this side, right here. Probably I can lower the camera and it will be more visible. Oh, and of course this one is into a frame. I'm drilling into a frame. Let me a little switch the position of camera or change it. Okay, another one. Small tiny ring. Start. I need to grab it properly so I can install it. Like this. I need a needle. And I need to push it inside. Perfect. Now let me switch the side. And I need to mark them again. And again somewhere here. Oh, good job. It's just another butt joint. So since it is bolt, it will go through like this. Right in the middle. Then we have next one, and it is also again on this joint. Perfect. Nothing I can do about it. The next one right here. It is just a perfect spot here. The next one is right here. And the last one right here. Okay. me check what is going on there. Let's assemble the next bolt. I'm sorry for these interruptions, but I'm really just worried about my mom. How is she, and where and what is flying? Usually they are starting with drones, but tonight they are starting with ballistics. Yesterday they destroyed completely one of the heating power plants, so entire Kyiv without heating hot water. Just need to install this one. Perfect. Ah, just wanted to raise the ring and did what I did. Yeah, the surface is perfectly oiled, so I just can clean it. So this is our bolt. Let's move to the next one, like this one. Let's find the proper one for this spot. We need a ring. Come on. Something like this. A drop of glue, not such thick one, but something else. Perfect. Another 3, I believe. Probably first I need to drill. Like and now I can assemble it. So how many hours was of prep work so we can install everything in half an hour? So about 5 hours I spent for this. Totally for my metalworks. And another 2 on this side of the veil, and then we will move inside. And of course, this is a real frame here. Let me drill both, just to speed up the process. Found it. Just second wave missiles, so they are firing wave after wave. First one just to wipe out the anti-aircraft system, and second one just to break through it. Cross my fingers that everything will be alright, because their high precision missiles sometimes can miss the target in diameter 5 kilometers. And yesterday they were firing such high precision missiles that they have destroyed a few buildings with apartments. Oops! That was not good. I don't have additional rings, so let me try to find it. Come on, boat! Oh. It's nice to have light floor. I have very light gray vinyl sort of imitation of wood floor, but it is light gray, and I just vacuumed everything, so it was very visible. Where is my black bolt? And the last one outside the boat. Another boat. And I have somewhere small tiny ring. Don't have. Oh. How I was counting them that I don't have a ring. Okay, I still have my brass black here. This is the advantages of using brass black. You can reuse this liquid until it completely evaporates. So let me drop another ring. If I can find a jar with rings. I have perfectly straightened, beautiful ones, not here. Where? Right here. So I need to blacken one more beautiful ring. I even have somewhere water to clean it. And I have even a brush next to me to wipe the dust. now I can assemble this one. That was miscalculation, or I lost it somewhere. Oh, I did. I just found it in the groove, sitting and looking at me. But I blackened the new one, so I will use a new one, just because I blackened it. Perfect. Now let's move inside and have another fun to install our balls with flat rings. And let me move it in such a way that you can see them. Like this. So we will start with this one. Let me find my tool for marking. And this will be the biggest fun, because I will be trying to target that I'm drilling like through the whale. So it is at a slight angle. But let me move also microphone. And I wanted to check in the drawings. Give me a second, I need a drawing. Just double check that every bolt should be in front of the beginning of the second plank, so somewhere right here. Oh, wrong direction. Second plank just was shown on the wrong side of the model, like this. So second plank, so it is somewhere here. And if I will look at an angle, that looks about right, like I'm drilling through the whale. So I need to mark here. Let me move the parts. I need to mark right here. And then something like here. Just in the middle. And the very, very end. But I will position it at a little at an angle, so I can drill it. Now I need to find where is the camera, so you can see it. It is even. It's filled with depth. And I dropped something like my needles. Now let's assemble and put together another boat. Let's find beautiful ring. It should be beautiful on one side, not necessarily on another. Come on, searching for a beautiful ring. Something like this. And I will need a drop of glue. Perfect, I believe. Let's move to this one. Now let's assemble the next one. So I need a beautiful ring. Should be beautiful at least on one side. Come on. Perfect. Like this. Now I need to find where is it. Let's assemble the next one. to find a beautiful ring on one side. Perfect. Next two on this side. I believe this one wasn't glued properly somewhere. So should be added some glue with a surgeon. And need to find another favorite tool. And beautiful ring. Which side is beautiful? This one or this one? Both are beautiful. Next one. Which one is beautiful side of the ring? I believe both are beautiful. Good. The air raid is over. Want to rotate this ring. One side is beautiful already. Something like this. And we need to install 5 more on another side. Yep, something like this. Just visually checking that it is proper position. In front of our first half. Let's drill it. Let's assemble them. Which one is more beautiful side? This one or this one? That one. Thank you very much. I love my work too, and this is my really hobby, which become just more than hobby. I'm enjoying it very much so. And I need another ring. This side or another one? This side. Three last ones. No. This side or this side. Both are good. Where is my stick? To push it? Ah, on the deck. Next two. And then slightly rounded head. When we were rolling on the hockey puck, we created such slight rounded head. It's wider in diameter, that's why the ring can't just fall like this. That rounded head is holding it. The last one. Last one for today, what I'm trying to say. Done. Finally. So I believe this is it for today. And tomorrow, this is how it looks. Because also the light here, so this is how it looks like now. And on the whales, they are visible more than just spikes on the whales. So boats are much more visible and they should be like that. So with this, I'm quite happy with the result. And I can say that this is it for today. So tomorrow we probably will use shellac on the knees and we can start working on the aft or fore deck. Depends on my mood. So on one of the two decks, which we definitely have to improve too, and both will be very interesting to build. So maybe we will start with the aft because we need to make that breast hook there, and we can use our bolts with FORELOCKS. So with this, I wish you a very nice rest of the day. Thank you very much for coming, for joining me in this little adventure, and I hope to see your progress and result on the Facebook group. Haven't seen much recently, or maybe you are still celebrating. Holidays are still influence your ability to work. But I hope to see more boats and results and progresses on the Facebook group. With this, also, of course, a big thank you for the sponsors for supporting my channel. You are making possible to run these live streams. And see you tomorrow. Goodbye.